Felicidades a todos por escucharlo. Estoy intentando ver si estoy en directo, ¿vale? Que es que YouTube no sé por qué, pero me da bastantes fallos en cuanto a cuando estoy streameando. Me da un montón de... ahora ya salgo, vale. Perfecto. Pues... nada, vamos a seguir donde lo dejamos ayer. Que recordemos que derrotamos a Clive Oscuro. Ya básicamente aceptamos nuestro destino. Aceptamos que nosotros fuimos los que matamos a Joshua. Destruimos básicamente el pórtico del Fénix. Hicimos que nuestro reino cayese básicamente por destruir al Fénix y todo eso. Y ahora lo que tenemos es curiosidad de quién es el encapuchado. O sea, bueno, perdón, el encapuchado ya hemos nosotros tomado la decisión de que somos nosotros, pero nuestro objetivo ahora es saber, conocer el por qué hemos sido elegidos para ser portadores, o sea, dominantes de Ifrit, el segundo Eikon del fuego, cuando no debe haber un segundo Eikon del fuego. Vale, ese es nuestro objetivo actual. Vamos a hablar con el viejo y vamos a decirle todo el conocimiento que tenemos. Que creo que si no tiene icono, así lo comprobamos, si no tiene icono no le podemos dar conocimiento nuevo, ¿eh? Ah, sí, pues se le da. Ah, vale, pero si no tiene de esos que no sube de nivel, vale, ya está. Vale, vale, pues ya está, eso es. O sea, si no tiene el puntito significa que no va a subir de nivel, ya está. Esa es la explicación de los iconos. Yo mira de quién hay aquí.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such
Eso es que vimos la muerte, es que coraje, me dio coraje la muerte de Ana, ¿por qué? Porque Murdoch me cae bien y nos ha cogido esa mujer sabiendo quiénes éramos y todo el rollo, al final muerto, tío, me dio mucho coraje.
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
Que se ve lo que está escribiendo, que yo.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given.
Sid era zurdo al inicio.
But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Quieto.
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Cuidado, es verdad que es la musiquita. La musiquita.
What are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Se acaba el juego. Fin de la primera temporada. Qué bonito, bicha, la ciudad. Tiempo otrora atrás. La tienda de los perfumes Oriflame. De Albondrigón.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Cuidado, que eso es del 14, ¿eh?
Your radiance?
¿Quién coño? O sea, ¿qué dominante tiene que ser este?
We need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these,
Arrostrar.
you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
Gregora. Ahora vamos a hacer así. Vamos a ver. Vamos a leer todo, ¿vale? Vamos a ubicarnos. Oriflame, capital del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque, ubicada en una península que abraza la bahía Oily-Faced, al noreste de Tormentia. Se extiende al pie del cristal madre conocido como Cabeza de Dragón. En la ciudad se encuentra el castillo Albodragón, residencia oficial del Sacro Emperador y lugar de reunión del Consejo de Sabios y el resto de instituciones gubernamentales del Imperio. Vale. Vamos a leer dominio cristalino. Nación neutral situada entre Tormentia y Cenicia, con capital en Twinside, una ciudad erigida en las Islas del Arca. Durante años su cristal madre, la Cola del Dragón, ha sido objeto de constantes disputas entre naciones vecinas hasta que la firma de un pacto de no agresión puso fin a los conflictos. Carece de dominante al servicio de la nación. O sea, no tiene dominante. Y este es la Cola del Dragón. Y aquí Oriflame, es Cabeza del Dragón. O sea, en el mapa tiene que haber dos zonas. Una que parezca la cabeza del dragón cristalino y otra la cola. Vale, eso luego lo vamos a mirar en el mapa. Tengo curiosidad. La fe gregorana. Religión oficial del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque. Sus fieles adoran a Gregora como la única diosa verdadera. El emperador ocupa el máximo escalafón en la jerarquía religiosa junto a los cardenales. quienes lo eligen mediante votación, aunque en la práctica carecen de poder real. El dogma gregoriano considera a los dragones criaturas sagradas a los que el imperio ha protegido y amaestrado durante su fundación. O sea que este imperio básicamente es el de Bahamut, si no me equivoco, ¿no? Emperador del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque que accede al trono respaldado por el poder de su hijo Dion, dominante de Bahamut. Correcto, ya está, era esto. Silvestre Lesage. Nación situada al noreste de Tormentia, con la capital en Oriflamme, la mayor teocracia de toda Valistea y cuenta con el cristal madre de la cabeza de dragón. La fe gregoriana juega un papel trascendental en la organización gubernamental y militar del imperio, pues según su credo, el emperador es la encarnación de la diosa Gregora. El cuerpo de caballeros dragontinos, acudillados por el dragón de dragones, se encuentra a sus órdenes. O sea, el Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque es donde estamos ubicados, porque es un territorio grande. Dentro del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque está Oriflamme, que es la ciudad. Y también está el dominio cristalino, que es la parte de abajo, o sea, el dominio cristalino está a mitad de camino entre Oriflamme y otro sitio, que no me acuerdo cuál era. Oriflamme, o sea, el Imperio de Sanbreque lo está gobernando este nota, ahí está, y el Consejo de Sabios es órgano gubernamental del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque. Está conformado por 5 cardenales de la Iglesia gregoriana que ejercen el gobierno de la nación. El emperador es en teoría un monarca constitucional, una figura simbólica, pero en realidad controla de facto el Consejo de Sabios y el devenir de Sanbreque. Okay.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmets.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Me encanta que le han hecho al trono un cachito de cerámica para que él pueda apoyar su brazo. ¿Te das cuenta? Un brazo nada más. Y como te sientes por el otro lado del apoyabrazo, estás descentrado del asiento.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the holy capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Lo que yo dijera, ¿a qué es lo que yo dijera?
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
Ahora va a explicar lo que yo he dicho ya 10 millones de veces, compadre.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Iba a decir, tío, que está músico, cojones, vamos a poner a meter...
Could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Habla con ella.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Suponce me va a dar a mí hoy energigo con la calor que hace, Guillo. Qué bastinazo, bitch. Hace más calor. No sé por qué estoy mirando el mapa, porque... Se ve perfectamente dónde está la secundaria y todo. Vamos a hablar con el viejo Poceta. Que cuando subió de nivel nos daba algo, ya no me acuerdo qué es lo que nos daba. Buenos días. Viejos choches. Oh my god. Nada. Voy a ver, mira. Pacto continental. Tratado internacional celebrado hace varias centurias, estableció una moneda común y sentaba las bases del sistema de esclavitud y mercado de portadores. En él también se implantaba un calendario universal marcando un nuevo inicio para la humanidad. Que es el calendario bastiliano. El sistema de fecha utilizado en la canción del Genes Gemela, la firma del patrón. El fundador. Figura histórica que, tras el declive de la civilización empiria, se estableció en la región occidental de Tormenta y fundó el Gran Ducado de Rosaria. En aquellos años oscuros de miseria y congoja que siguieron a los pecados de CMX, los pocos supervivientes de la tragedia repudiaron la magia, temerosos de incurrir en la ira divina de nuevo, vagaron por tierras inhóspitas en soledad, de este a oeste, de norte a sur, sin asentarse nunca en ningún paraje. Sin embargo, uno de estos hombres decidió luchar contra el destino que le condenaba a una vida errante hasta el final de sus días, se despidió de sus semejantes y construyó una pequeña choza con ramas y follaje en lo alto de un cerro donde pasó la noche. Al día siguiente comenzó a reunir piedras, una labor que continuaría durante semanas hasta erigir una payoza con tejado de bálago. Al principio, las pocas almas errantes que pasaban cerca de la vivienda la rehuían, recelosos de los infortunios que el comienzo de una nueva civilización podría conllevar. Sin embargo, aquellos disconformes con una vida sin hogar ni futuro empezaron a construir cerca de allí otras cabañas, valiéndose tan solo de su ingenio, la fuerza de sus brazos y el sudor de su frente. Con el inexorable transcurrir del tiempo, la aldea dio paso al pueblo, el pueblo a ciudad y la ciudad a la nación. A ese primer hombre, como a todos los de su especie, le llegó el día de la muerte, pero su legado pervivió y pervive en todos los corazones rosarianos. La leyenda del fundador del cronista Moss. Pero no tenemos el fundador.
What subject shall we consider today?
Vale.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Vamos a hablar con esta para ver qué tiene la venta.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
No tiene nada nuevo. Pila heroica. Comprimido que permiten al que toma superar su límite adquirir un poder insólito. Rellena la barra de límite durante 30 segundos. ¡Wow! Pues vale más caro que una otra poción. Y la otra poción no cura, ¿qué? Creo que puede curarte lo mismo que una otra poción. Y encima hace DPS. No voy a comprar ni una, voy a vender. No tengo nada lucrativo.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Venga, vale. A poder hacerme la espada de Ifrit.
Same fortune, dear.
Ignaria, ahí está. Que me hace falta la tempestadora, que es la de... O sea, para hacer esta necesito la... la de Garuda, tío. Pues me la voy a hacer porque me interesa pegar, no por otra cosa.
No scratches, all right? And?
Qué guay. Bueno, vamos a la secundaria.
To send a message, most likely.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
¿Cómo sabe que ha perdido una carta?
Letter? I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. They buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Ahí está el
If
lore.
you retrace your steps.
I'd scour storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Vamos a ayudarle, hombre, al muchacho.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor.
Básicamente le he dicho el único sitio.
If you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Me encanta eso, es como... No sé dónde puede estar. Buscaría por todo. ¿Y por qué no recorre todo el camino? Es que no veas que tengo que recorrer un viaje de sitio. Vale, ¿por dónde empiezo? Vete a tal sitio que ahí tuve un tropiezo. Y ya está. Ahí es donde va a estar el objeto. O sea, al final voy al primer sitio que es donde se cayó. Y el único.
He's never this late. I can't help but fear the worst. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a
¿Ha
world
dicho
of my
fucking
own.
me, young man?
I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Ahora que he caído, ¿dónde está el mogurito que yo? Aquí está. ¿Cómo? Escuchad con atención el cantar de los Néctar el Bravo, quien devoró mis nueces de cupó y liberó millares. No me da tiempo a leerlo.
Let us stand up to the sun. The rose fears not his shade. Earth soak in tears of blood. Tonight his own prison made. Let us stand up to the sun.
Take a seat, Clive.
If you can read, don't let Otto know.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
La lista de misiones. Ahora puedes acceder a la lista de misiones de Gaut. En ella puedes comprobar las misiones disponibles que aún no has aceptado y desplazarte al lugar más cercano para hablar con el personaje que las activa. What?
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
A ver, vamos a preguntarle por el primero.
Me?
Ayuda a Otto en lo que me pida. Soy algo así como su mano derecha. Es un maestro severo, pero ni de lejos tanto como lo era mi padre, después de que me diera la mayor paliza de mi vida y me abandonara a mi suerte. Otto me encontró y cuidó de mí. Le debo la vida y para compensarle por ello le ayudo con las cuentas de la guarida y reviso los informes que nos envíen nuestros aliados de toda Balistea. Si en esto se menciona a alguien que necesita ayuda con algún asunto, lo apunto en la lista para mandar allí a cualquier voluntario que se presente. ¿Qué me dices? ¿Te apetece arrimar el hombro? Seguro que le das una alegría a Otto y mira que es difícil verlo sonreír, ¿eh?
Anything catch your eye?
En la lista de misiones puedes comprobar las misiones disponibles que aún no has aceptado y desplazarte al obelisco más cercano para hablar con el personaje que las activa. Sacro Imperio de Sunbreaker. Sí, está guapo esto, porque ahora voy a coger las misiones de historia hasta que básicamente nos saquen al mapa y nos ponemos a hacer la secundaria, ¿no? Así lo dejamos todo volteado. Que me estoy quitando un grano que me ha salido en el codo. Dios de mi vida. Bueno. ¿Hay algo más por aquí? No, vamos a hablar con...
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Anda. Anda. Que tiene puesto todavía el plastiquito. Ah, mira, vamos a mirarlo. Este es la cabeza de dragón. Y falta la cola de dragón. Que no sé cuál es. A ver. Porque es que no sale el nombre ni nada. Hola, está aquí el perro. ¡Oh! Ya. Ya, échate. 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 Échate a mi lado. Ya está. Relájate. Ya está. Échate. Tranquilo, estoy aquí. No pasa nada. Échate. No me dejas ver la pantalla. Ya está. Ya está aquí yo. Uy, qué paliza me está dando. Yo. Ayuda. Quítate. Oye, no, ya. Túmbate, échate ahí. Échate. Cojones. Qué riquísimo aire, pisa. Vale, la pregunta es, ¿la que tiene el circulito es que está cogida? No. Sí, la que tiene el cuadradito es que está cogida. Porque, por ejemplo, pone aquí: una vida en libertad y zumbidos en los campos. Bueno, vamos a ir haciendo las misiones, Quillo. Qué paliza me está dando, Quillo, ¿te quieres a...? Qué barbaridad, qué aburrimiento de perro, échate, túmbate.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Qué altura.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Loki, por favor. Dios mío de mi vida. Déjame, échate. Tío, échate. Ya está, échate. Ya. Yo. Échate, túmbate. Échate, ya. Ya está. Uf.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. Of Come this far. Might as well ask around.
Abajo.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. It could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Ya, relájate. Ya. Que te está volviendo muy cansino. Yo, picha, cuando le da por jugar, por cojones, Guillo.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Ahora, las misiones que he cogido son las de rombo. Y las misiones con el globito es nueva misión.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you.
That depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them.
They're probably
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bear. So, will you have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything...
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade? Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's
Un poco
mark.
racista también, ¿no?
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Ah, if it isn't...
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his...
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes. Though, thinking about it,
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lawbert. I do hope nothing's happened to him.
Sigue siendo igual, ¿no? Bebida, hidromiel, dorada imperial, vianda, pan de trigo, queso curado, Selección de embutido, liebre con salsa de almendra, arenque ahumado, crema de zanahoria, guiso de chocobillina al vino tinto, trucha asada a las finas hierbas.
Don't tell me. Turnips or something.
Brother,
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Qué pan más patata, ¿eh? Se lo dio todo él, nada a la hermana.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
I promise. Not ever again.
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
¿No puedo entrar por aquí todavía? ¿El cofre de aquí está renovado o no? Bueno, aquí no había cofre.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't say. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Fetch!
Vamos a hacer la que está lejos y luego nos teleportamos.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but...
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lostwing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised? It's over. That's enough. Not this time.
Collar de hueso. Ah, material. Vale.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Ahora hasta la damos ahí, hacemos lo otro y ya vamos al pueblo y ya entregamos todo. Eso, fácil.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
That's enough. Stay down. It's over. Stay down. It's over. You're finished.
Muy poquitos puntos de experiencia, tío.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect... And I suppose you're none too...
Ah, me voy a acercar aquí, que me lo dijo este hombre, que siempre que hubiese alguien que vendiese, que comprase los meteoritos.
None left for me.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking. Good day.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Me equivoco.
We could make a fortune selling our swords out in the east.
The tavern. It's done for.
Anything
Tendrá
catch your eye?
meteorito.
Take care out there, eh?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get it done with.
It's over.
That's enough.
Que me estoy quedando dormido, por eso me están dando la paliza.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is. The hero.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. Your good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't.
I thought you told me you had...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood...
I see.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Me estoy quedando sobao, Guillo. Tiene cojones.
To send a message.
Maybe I should just... There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone.
Only a little worse for wear.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Que lo dejo aquí, que me he quedado dormido. Joder. Nos vemos luego, tío. Me queda sopísima. Sopísima me queda, colega. Luego sigo dándole, luego más tarde, tío. Me he quedado dormido.